This is Boxing Tickets NI. We are here at the SSE Arena. Delighted to be joined with victorious Matty Boreland. When we spoke yesterday, we were sort of saying, SSE and everything else. How did that feel out there for you tonight?
It was a completely different experience because obviously I was away in Newcastle and maybe had 10 people at the debut, and I've just walked down for 100 people screaming my name. It's something I've never done before, and it's something I can't wait to do again, to be honest.
Obviously, the MC in the night was sort of saying, they're very, very loud. Like, obviously, you could see them all on a group together. Like, could you hear them throughout the fight? Obviously, you could, I was wanting to hear a few Coleraine, football tunes, and I wasn't hearing them. I was sort of saying to people today, I want to hear some Coleraine tunes, I want to hear bandsiders, but then even singing your name and stuff at the end, like, you're probably devastated that moment's gone and done now.
Yeah, no, 100%. That'll be, hopefully that attracts more of them to come away from me fight in 3 weeks' time as well. But no, it was a surreal experience, and I can't wait to do it again. So I can't.
It's like, let's face it, Newcastle's not too dear to get to. If people's come there tonight and get in the buzz, they can get EasyJet flights easy, have a night out in Newcastle, just come over the Saturday, go home on the Sunday, have a night out in Newcastle. It's much like the North Coast now. People are out for a good night and a good time, and I say it makes sense to them, but I guess money's obviously the problem for some people.
Money's the problem, and obviously it's hard to talk them into it when people spend their hard-earned money to come down here tonight, because it's not just as easy as buying a ticket tonight. Obviously they're all out having a couple of beers and they're making a night out of it, and there was over 100 people there tonight in support for me, and how can you ask for any more after 2 days? Like 2 days I sold 100 tickets. Can you imagine 2 months I'm selling 300 or 400? There's a full stand in myself to give me a good notice for a fight.
And definitely, that's what makes sense nowadays. That's how you get opportunities. You're already going to get guaranteed another opportunity again in the future because of taking a fight short notice. What did you sort of make of the fight? It's sort of, you were very, I would probably say, your attitude was sort of on point. Like, you were sort of aware very early on that he was sort of throwing very wild left and very right hands. He ducked down quite a lot in the fight as well. Like, what would your own assessment of the fight sort of be?
Well, I went in there and I knew I had the box. I couldn't go in the way most of the time I do go in. I just tuck up and go at it. I wanted to show that I can box as well, and I've got a jab and I've got a boxing IQ, and the plan was they do the 4 rounds, get the experience and take it all in, and I believe I stuck to the game plan. The game plan was to jab and not suck into his game, and his game was the brawl, which is my game as well. But when you're in with a Mexican, sometimes you just, with a boy with 10 knockouts out of 16 wins, you can't stand there and brawl because you're at the chance of being knocked out, so it showed there tonight that I've got the maturity to box, which is what you need at the level I intend to go into,
It's some difference from obviously Letterkenny last year. Obviously it was just toe-to-toe throughout. Do you see the difference there? That's obviously that professional experience is sort of coming as well. It's the hit. You're obviously in Letterkenny as an exhibition to entertain, but this is obviously your career now as well, so you have to protect your career. Obviously a defeat early on is not the end of the world for people, but you want to keep that unbeaten record going for as long as possible.
Yeah, 100%. That's the intention. I need to show that I can box. Everybody can stand toe-to-toe, and if I went there and brawled with him, it was a 50-50 fight straight away. And I just believe I had the upper hand in the boxing experience, and I don't think he had much of an amateur pedigree. A lot of his fights was professional, and he was knocking boys out. But had they just gone there, established my jab early on, and showed that I can box.
What's the celebrations going to be like now? Obviously you're back down home to Coleraine tonight, so obviously all the well wishes, everybody's going mad sort of online. What's the celebrations? Because you have a fight in 3 weeks' time, so you maybe have something to eat tonight and then back into the gym on Monday?
Back to the gym on Monday, something to eat tonight and a milkshake. No pints, just milkshakes, and back to the gym on Monday, and we'll go again in 3 weeks, and then whatever's next after that, we'll see. Maybe take a couple of weeks off after that, because I've been really, really busy. Haven't left the gym. But I say this, but I'll likely just go straight back in the camp again because I enjoy it. I'm not doing it because I have to do it. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I enjoy training, and it's fun to me. Whereas people think it's like a job. I don't. I enjoy it, and I think that makes it really important.
Makes camps easier as well. Obviously, if you're ballooned up and down in weight, obviously it makes camps very tough as well. If you stay around about the weight, when there's fights coming, in a couple of days' notice as well. That Eddie Hearn saying during COVID. Obviously you stay ready, you get fights. You're proofs in that obviously this week. Will you have a different attitude towards SSE in the future now? Obviously anytime you drive past it, watch the rest of the fights here tonight as well, you'll be sort of going, I've boxed here. It's
something you'll say to your kids or your grandmates in due time. I fought in there and stuff, and again, like I said yesterday, the people in Coleraine are going to be looking and saying, like, you know, as you said yesterday, I'm the first person from Coleraine to ever fight in Northern Ireland. It's a crazy thing to even think, you know, and it gives even the likes of my wee brother a wee opportunity to think, well, I can maybe do that, and then it gives promoters the thing and saying, that boy from Colerane's just sold 100 tickets, we need more boys from Coleraine to sign, and that's the problem. People don't understand that us boys down there, we can sell tickets, and it's a small local community, and we all bag each other, and it's shown there tonight, you know. We were probably one of the loudest people in there, and it was what, 5:30? 5:30, and people cheering from the stands like mad.
Is there obviously anything you'd like to say to obviously Conlan Boxing, obviously for I guess giving you this opportunity? I guess obviously now you're going to tell them you want back again, you're hungry, or you're going to sell 3 or 4 times as many tickets the next time?
Yeah, big massive thank you to Jamie and Michael Conlan from Conlan Boxing. Big massive thank you to Ian Cochran, and big massive thank you to you yourself for getting it sorted. And yeah, as you said, you know, we get another fight in the go, we'll be selling 300 or 400 tickets. And bigger and better nights are coming, and I'm looking forward to it. If you ever need, you know, I'm always ready. If there's any late call outs, I'm here. I'm always on weight. I made weight in 2 days notice, and I'll do the exact same again, do you know what I mean? And always in the gym, and I'm always ready, so I'm good to go whenever. Just give me a call and I'm there.
Definitely. Well, listen, congratulations once again. I'll obviously hopefully see you within the next 3 weeks. Obviously Dungannon away next week, obviously the start of the Irish League season, so I'm no doubt, and Ballymena at home as well, which will be a rowdy one. But congratulations once again, obviously moving to 2-0. You've now made your Irish professional debut as well. Enjoy your celebrations, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much, Stephen. I appreciate it. All the best.
Cheers, Matty. Thank you. Up the Coleraine.